Okay, folks, I got a good video for you while that I'm working on this whole thing about Crowley. And what I'm looking at right here, you can go to www.stevemorse.org and you can take a look at this Julian era and Gregorian fix that the Vatican did on our calendar. And I'm not going to say it's the Julian era and Gregorian fix. I'm going to say it's the Julian fix and the Gregorian era. Because this right here, it has thrown everything that you believe or I believe, it's thrown it all out of whack, guys. And it's been done on purpose. Okay? Now, let's take a look here. I'm not going to get into real big details. You can go to that website, like I said. And but what I do want to take a look at right here is by the time that fix occurred, okay, it will show you right here, let me get me a pen, that it throwed it off by 11 days. You see the 11 days. Now, this only makes sense in a lot of ways, guys. And I'm going to tell you why. Because first Nisan, which would be March 20th, that we talked about on Jesus Christ's birthday, that would actually not occur. Were that supposed to be a new calendar year of first Nisan and a new beginning? That's actually supposed to occur at the end of a calendar month and the beginning of another calendar month. It's not supposed to occur on the 20th. So if you add those 11 days onto it, it would only make sense that it would be March 31st. And that would systematically throw my birthday to March 31st. And also, that would systematically, it would throw Easter. According to the laws that we know on this, it would throw the new beginning of Easter on March 31st as well. And you know as well as I do, we have celebrated Easter on March 31st, but now they move it around everywhere, which I do not agree with at all. Okay? I don't agree with it at all. Something else that come to mind there, if March 31st at midnight would be first Nisan, and guess what? If you don't believe that, you're an April Fool. You get what I'm saying? You can't make it up, guys. I really believe that's the reason why they call that April Fools. Because you're being played as an April Fool. Hold on there. Let's look at this. If you look, this suspicion that I had of this is correct. The full moon phase right here would be on March 31st. Let's see where it says March. See there, March 31st, right here. Full moon phase. So see, they're saying that first Nisan is supposed to occur on the full moon phase. They're saying that Easter is supposed to occur on the full moon phase. But what they're saying about moving it around in April and what they're saying about it being on March 20th doesn't make sense. Those 11 days when you add it back in. Right there it is. See that? So both of them are supposed to be here. Now you may say, Jerry, what are you trying to do? Change the Bible or change laws? No. What I'm trying to do is not change anything. I'm trying to go back to what we should know already that we've been deceived by. That's what I'm going by. Because, folks, we've been lied to on some of this stuff. I know we have. They have ruined our reality when it comes down to some of this stuff. And it's been hid from us. And they've told us that it's this and it's that. And, guys, guess what? It's not. It's just like Pisces, like we talked about the other day. How can the symbol of Jesus Christ be a fish and he be born on December the 25th when the symbol of Pisces is February the 19th through March 20th? See, it's a blatant lie, man. Okay, let's take a look here. All right, we go past that. Now, this brings up another big can of worms, guys. And here it is. Many people talk about 9/11, and we were talking about 9/11 a minute ago. And that would take 9/11, and that would go from September the 11th to September the 22nd at midnight, and 1 minute into the 23rd would be the start of the fall equinox. And the fall equinox is a big occultic day, folks, for the Zionist Masonic cult. Fall equinox is the biggest thing they've got. Now, if 9/11 was actually 9/23, when you add them days back in, that really opens up a can of worms, people, because that throws it straight on their most celebrated holiday. Not only that, as you can see right here, September the 23rd is not Jesus Christ's birthday. It is the birthday of Caesar Augustus of the old Roman Empire. The most cruelest and long-term running Caesar that the old Roman Empire had. Now, not only is September 23rd that date for him, but like we said before, it's also the beginning of what? The fall equinox, right? And that fall equinox falls, let's see, September 23rd, guys, the beginning of Libra. And guess what? When you go to that, guess what that opens up? Take a look at them right there, folks. The symbol of the scales. Symbol of the scales of the tribe of Dan. You see it? They are the Zionist Masonic cult. And I told you folks that they were the ones that was behind 9/11. Under the specific geometria and sigil magic rules that Aleister Crowley laid down for them. And this is proof, guys. They are the ones that's running this thing. They're running your politics. They're running Hollywood. This is what you would have called the Jewish Illuminati, even though they're not Jewish, they're pharaohs, is what they are. And I'll prove that in that video I got coming up. But you see it. It all lines up perfectly. Let's see here. If I've got something else I can show you here, I don't know. No, I think that's it. But you can see every bit of that lines up. March 31st from March 20th, 11 days. Starts a new calendar year. First Nisan. 1st of April. If you don't believe that, you're an April Fool on the 1st of April. That's the reason why that was made, okay? And Easter, March 31st. And you can't make it up. There's the lunar phase, March 31st. You go from September the 11th to September the 22nd. That's 11 days, midnight. 1 minute into that. 1 minute into that is the birth of the most ruthless Caesar to ever sit upon the throne of the old Roman Empire. And the bringing in of the fall equinox and the scales of the tribe of Dan. You can't make it up, people. It all realigned right back up where it should be when you add those 11 days back in. This has been done on purpose. There is a serpent at work here. Which, incidentally, let me show you something if I can find it real quick here before I end this video. I don't know if you guys know this or not, I may be able to find it here. If I can't find it real quick, I'll do it in the next video. But you would really like to see this, so give me just 1 second. I'm pretty sure I can find it fairly quick. We were talking about the scales, and they were Egyptians, they're not Jews. Like Revelation 2:9, those are the synagogue of Satan who do lie. Well, look at that, people. What's that right there? That's the scales with Anubis, the god of death of the underworld. You see it, don't you? That's where the scales come from. They were Pharisees. And Pharisee is a direct derivative word of Pharaoh. It's a definite fact. Pharisee is a direct derivative word of Pharaoh. That's what it is. And here we go. Whether you realize it or not, Libra, which is the 23rd, is Lucifer's date, Satan. Can't make it up, folks. The synagogue of Satan, who say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Well, they're running Israel under the Balfour Agreement too, so that ought to make you think about something, folks. You start thinking somebody's God's people too awful much, which I'm not saying everybody over there's like that. There's good people over there, but the ones running it, with the Illuminati pyramid, see my video, a closer look at the Israel court building that I've got on here. It's one of KJ Osborne's videos. See it, and you'll see the Illuminati pyramid on top of the judges, the scales, right on top of the pyramid, the courthouse. Can't make all that up, guys. It's impossible. You can't make stuff up like that. I'm not making anything up. I'm getting us back where we need to be. What I'm doing. Because this has been deliberately, this has been Balak that's thrown a stumbling block before the children of Israel, as in Revelations. A stumbling block. That's what you've been thrown here. And I'm trying to remove the stumbling block. Thank you for watching my video.